Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to today's airsofting video. My name is Max, and today what I'm going to be sharing with you is the monster of all pistols, the Desert Eagle. This is the 50 AE Desert Eagle by Cybergun. This is the CO2 edition, which is capable of semi and full auto, and of course, to top it all off, a freaking extended magazine. So especially for a full auto Desert Eagle that's CO2 powered, you cannot go wrong with an extended magazine. So you may be questioning why I'm making a video of this thing. Well, I just wanted to showcase it more with the extended magazine actually, because I recently actually fixed this thing, meaning the extended magazine, just because it had very bad leaks. So I ended up taking the whole thing apart and just trying to fix it as best as I could. I was successful in the last couple days, and this thing has been just shooting like a dream. So it made me fall in love again with this Desert Eagle, because it has been a while since I got a chance to really use it. So I'll just kind of talk about just a few things with this gun, why I love it, and just random stuff about the Desert Eagle. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I guess just quickly talking about what I enjoy about the Desert Eagle is, the freaking size. Let me tell you, you have to have very large hands in order to comfortably hold this pistol. My hands are fairly large, I can definitely, get around it without a problem. But for those of you that probably might have smaller hands than myself, you may notice that holding this thing is very cumbersome. It's very uncomfortable. But I just love it for the fact that it is literally a hand cannon. And just kind of to give you just an idea of the size of this thing, first of all, here's my head. It's huge. It's huge. It's as tall as my head, from end to end. It's just an absolute monster. Now here I have a KWA 1911, just as a size comparison, and here's the Desert Eagle. So I have it right next to it, and that just tells you, it gives you an idea of how freaking massive this thing is. Now let me just show you the extended magazine. Here's the extended magazine. It's closer to, I think, 30 rounds for the capacity. It is CO2. As you can see on the bottom, I have a CO2 cartridge in there now. 1911 and Desert Eagle extended magazine. So from base to top, this thing is a few inches taller than this pistol from top to bottom. Lengthwise, it's almost as long as the entire 1911. Just the magazine. And let me even tell you this too. In its stationary position, it's massive. But when you rack the slide back, it gets even bigger. So now, if you look at it, it literally grew 3 inches in length. So now if I put this pistol next to it, no comparison. I just need to showcase the beauty of this thing. Let me get you a better angle up close of what it really looks like for this thing instead of me just holding it around. Okay, so here it is, just a little bit closer. Now I'm gonna just kind of go around, and I'm trying to fit this all in one frame, but here's the very impressive Desert Eagle at a closer angle, so you guys can see that it is just a monster pistol. Now here is that selector switch, capable of 1 or 20 or safety for the fire mode. Again, here's that extended magazine right next to it. If I do an overhead view, again, it is just a massive pistol. One thing I definitely enjoy with this thing too is just the immense kick that it has. Being, of course, that it is CO2, that is generally much more powerful than green gas / propane, because CO2 is under a lot higher pressure with those CO2 canisters that go into this thing. But just the raw power of this is immense, and it just genuinely feels like a hand cannon, even in the airsofters world. So I know you guys are probably tired of me talking about how amazing this Desert Eagle is by Cybergun. You may want to see some shooting really quick, so I do have just a little bit going in this magazine, so I will just shoot off a few rounds just so you guys can really understand and experience that very intense clanking slash heavy kicking Desert Eagle GBB pistol. And again, it's very metallic, very clanky, very cumbersome. It's going to be a very, very loud pistol. Again, there's just so much metal involved. This thing weighs, without the magazine, maybe a little bit less than 2 pounds. But when you throw in, especially the extended mag, which is even heavier than the stock OEM mag that comes with this, I mean, it's tipping the scale probably closer to 3 pounds at this point. But again, so I'm going to do just a few shots for you guys. Nothing too crazy. I'll do a quick burst in full auto, excuse me, and then just a little bit in semi-automatic. So right now, as you guys can see, I have it in just the semi-auto fire mode. So now I'm going to just do a few shots here so you guys really can hear the shots in, I guess, in between. I don't know where I'm going with that. But anyway, so it's hot, ready to go, so we will start shooting. Again, notice the kick. You probably can't tell, but my arms probably jiggle a little bit when I fire this thing. Yeah, it's nuts. So that's just in semi-auto. Again, you can hear that just immense clanking noise. I'm telling you, the camera does not do justice in picking up the sound of this thing, but in person it's very intimidating. It's very loud. When you're on the receiving end of this thing and you hear this thing clacking away at full auto, it's definitely something that, you know, you'll probably be freaking out a little bit. So again, I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit more in full auto. So let me switch this really quick. So now you can see the selector switch is on the top position, which indicates full auto. So again, I'm not going to do anything too much just because it is quite loud. I'm just going to do just a couple bursts of the full auto mode. So here goes. So again, it's insane. Again, the camera probably does not pick up much of it, but in person it's just extremely loud. Yeah, I just can't say much more with this thing. It's a beauty. Alrighty, so I'm going to kind of start just wrapping this up because this is just a video I made essentially for fun, really showcasing my love for the Desert Eagle again. Just kind of where I bought it. I got this from e-Vike, same with the extended mag, maybe a few years back. I did actually have one just like this about 2.5, maybe 3 years ago, which pretty much grenaded on me. Cracked here, the hop-up bucking thing just completely broke, and it would jam each shot. A lot of just bad stuff. I ended up just selling it for scrap parts, and then funny enough, about a year later I bought myself this one, and you know, it's still kicking alive and well. The reason why I bought this thing, I mean, since I was a kid, I've just been madly in love with the Desert Eagle. Just again, the power, the size, and I don't know, it's just cosmetically appealing to me. I think it's a beautiful pistol. I think just this flat nose and then this drop off here is just, it's beautiful. And the pistol overall is wonderfully constructed, with this manufacturer being Cybergun, KWC Cybergun. They did an excellent job with this. What I do plan on doing is getting the WeTech version of this to kind of compare and contrast, and I do want a green gas Desert Eagle, as I have not had one of those before, and it'll make things a little bit easier in terms of shooting, because with these CO2 canisters sometimes it can be a pain, especially if you don't tighten it properly. You're going to just get it to leak all over the place. But anyway, guys, that's going to be kind of it for today. I really hope you did enjoy just my quick video with my love for the Desert Eagle, and hopefully this inspired you to maybe pick one of these up. They're not too bad in price. They're probably going to be like 130, 150 bucks in that price range, so it's definitely affordable. It's definitely worth it. I mean, I would advise on getting this. You cannot go wrong with a Desert Eagle. I think it's a must-have for every airsofter. Just to experience it at least once, you cannot go wrong with it. But anyway, guys, again, my name was Max. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you do like airsoft content, definitely check out my channel. I post a lot of airsoft related content pretty much on a weekly basis, and it's always coming nonstop. So again, if this is something that you enjoy, something you like watching today, check out my channel. I have tons more, and there's always more coming down the pipeline. But again, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good day.